Greetings, mortals. Welcome back to Dark Things. I've played this part already and completely lost the footage somehow, so I have to replay this part for you. So, bear with me in my terrible memory. I do remember that part. Open sesame, he says. What a curious helm, but I won't take it for myself. Wow, what a lovely gothic cape, just like I used to have. What are you mumbling about? I can't quite hear you. This is the curator's desk, I would assume. I could get inside if I had my lockpicks, but I think this time we won't rummage through his things without permission. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Must be your good influence, Miss Cole. I think I can hear some labor breathing inside. I think the contents of that safe hold valuable information. What a strange safe. It's got 2 keyholes. This may be the least strange thing in the whole panopticon. The lock is locked. What a surprise. Yep, it goes without saying on your investigations. I wonder if he'll let me. I know the combination now. There's this whole thing that you have to do. Meh. What have we here? Naval weapons. Ah, so many memories. Not a bad copy of the original. Well, what have we here? As usual, something wax, and something else wax. Now these may come in handy. Scissors. How will they help? Well, they say a sharp mind is a powerful tool, but it's better when paired with a sharp weapon. You scare me. I hardly imagine this is a first. It's high time you get used to it, if you ask me. I know I put the gunpowder, or the guano, in there. If you have bare hands, this is going to be a great placement for saltpeter. And there's this. You're old and rusty, but I know how to help you. You need to open up to someone. Therapy for locks? Only for those who have a lot locked up inside themselves. If you use the lockpicks. Okay, now right here. Oops, it's completely jammed. Now only brute force can do the trick. So, basically, it's saying that you gotta blow it up with the cannon. We gotta get all this stuff first. Alright, there he is. Right. Miss Cole, would you check his ring of keys? Why don't you do it yourself? I just don't like the way he's looking at me. What are you afraid of? This must be the key we need. Now get out of here. They gave people the death penalty for that in those days. Well, what we took from him was rightfully ours to begin with. Explaining yourself to an executioner is like beating your head against a brick wall. And back. And look, the key in the executioner's waist goes to the safe. And good, at least look for the second key. But these lockpicks have to earn their place in my pocket. Let's go. Miss Cole, turn on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. The safe might have seemed dangerous for a moment, but it turns out it was safe. Water! Oh, Karen. Gotta go back in here again. Grab that. Oh, a cup, just what we need. Hope you're not planning to give someone this to drink. No, of course not. Although... I wonder if it would have been faster just continue going around. No, we're not poisoning him. And the plant's fine. It doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. Fill that up. Okay. And he will greatly appreciate this. Blub, blub, blub. Oh, you saved my life. Sure thing, tell me, how'd you wind up locking yourself in a wardrobe? I didn't. The store can't be locked from the inside or closed, for that matter. Someone locked me in. I was looking inside and saw a strange piece of paper. When I bent down for a closer look, I was pushed and locked in. You think it could have been the director? Why would he want to do that? He wouldn't hurt a fly. Besides, he can't exactly sneak up on anyone. You can hear his feet clumping from a mile away. There's no way he could have crept up on me unnoticed, and he's not exactly a circus strongman. And you have an idea who it could have been? Not in the slightest inkling. The two of us were the only ones here last night. The third security guard had only just quit. He said he'd rather live on unemployment than die of a heart attack. But again, the director neither the motive to do something to me nor the means. Assuming he hasn't learned to levitate. Strange things have been happening here, you know? We do, and the director has hired us to find out why. Tell me, do you have an inventory book? Yes, on my desk. Forgive me, but would you allow us to inspect your desk, shall we say, independently? Yes, of course. Don't hesitate. I have nothing to hide. That's so. I doubt your supervisor would let us inspect his personal things again. What? Don't mind him. There's the inventory book. Aw, shucks, the pages have all been torn out. Oh, so they have. That strange page. It really was torn from the inventory book. I think the book must have contained something that forced our Joker to ruin it. Exactly. We ought to search the halls for these pages. Now for this lovely part. You wouldn't believe it, but he's got a page from the inventory book stuck to his back. It's got a label, Wanker. What would that mean? Who did this? I have no clue who did this, but I understand them very well. What's standing there? Bah, I found a page from the inventory book. I actually can't remember where all the pages were. There's a crumpled up piece of paper in the mechanism. Oh, that piece of paper is a page from the book. Okay, I think the page that I got in the upcoming episode that you will see after this one that I recorded before recording this particular session was in that guillotine. But since I get it then, I'm gonna not get it here. I do believe I grabbed this last time. Excellent shot, but fake. Ball and chain. You see pages in the inventory book, just runes, lots of runes. I believe we took a picture of this. The sculptor gave these fake pistols flints. Haha, this is a plastic lighter made to look like a gun. It's from the gift shop. Perhaps our Joker is a smoker too, or a midnight toker. check the witch's grimoire. Bingo, really can take pages from the inventory book. Just as I thought. Now I can see who's been reading Edgar Allan Poe, our prankster. I'm wanting to say that that's about as far as we got. I think that's as far as we got. Oh well, I couldn't have missed that much, so until next time.